Hi, everybody. Diane, healing bodies, healing souls. And are you one of the stuck ones in life? Stuck in your job, stuck in your career, stuck in your situations, your stories, relationships? Because the word you is pretty powerful. And you are important. You do matter. And if you are not going to take responsibility of how your life shows up, it's on nobody else. So can you be mentally, physically, and emotionally stronger? Absolutely. Is it going to take some effort? Yeah. But it's taking effort right now to be disappointed in life. So if you're disappointed in life, then please hear this. You're disappointed in yourself. Right now, our economy is a little on the interesting side. And there's still going to be a lot of people that are going to be exceptionally well during this moment. They believe in themselves. They're setting their lives up for success. They know how to roll through a storm and stand up. They started out strong. They're taking care of business. And then on the other side of the fence, we have those ones that haven't really taken care of responsibility, hasn't really paid attention to how they are living, and the outcomes they get is what they have been programmed for. So take a couple deep breaths as I talk and really ask yourself, and please hear this. If you show up and listening and you have a really quick, fast response answer, it's ego. So what I'd like for you to do is in this moment, learn how to be interested in my words, how to question your old patterns, and be a little bit more open-minded in listening. A lot of people think that they know it all, and that is fear-based energy. It's worries, it's concerns, and they're too afraid to look at things differently, look at things in a wider pattern. They're too focused, which is fear-based energy. So what I want to teach you is to be able to walk through life a little bit happier, gratitude, loving yourself and loving how life is showing up for you. And then I want you to live a life where you're a little bit more curious, a little bit more open for change. At least you're processing things that are new. You can still say no, but at least you're in more awareness. At least you're paying attention. This alone is going to help you look for different nuggets in life. It's going to help you show up and stand up and be in awareness more. I love the word curious. And when I meet people, and maybe from this moment on, when you meet people, you'll just be a little bit more curious about them and not just automatically just know who they are and what's going on. Again, that's ego. So can you change? Absolutely. The question is, will you change? And I just don't get it. That if you're unhappy, which I know that you've gotten accustomed to being unhappy, but if I could give you the tools, the understanding, the wisdom, the insight, the support, and the ability to move forward in more of a corrected pattern that will get you what you want, why would you say no? Why would you not reach out and make that phone call real quick? And again, I do know lower vibrational people can't really dream high. So I'll help you dream high. Soured people just don't think that there's a way out. And I'm going to show you multiple ways of getting out. Maybe you don't believe in yourself or feel that you deserve more. And I'm going to lift you up so that you can actually see in truth who you really are, which is light and love. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I love it. I dig it. I live it. Life isn't for the weak. And if you want to show up and stand up and be strong and reinvent yourself and be a high version of yourself, then I'm 100% the gal that's going to help you get there. And it's just not, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm a healer. I'm a shifter. I'm going to make you curious. I'm going to make you look at things in different angles instead of the same old again and again and again, which means you've already made that damn decision and you're not going to pay attention and listen to me. So I'm going to have you look at it through different angles. I'm going to have you question this belief system that you want to so hungrily fight for. I'm going to ask you, when did this moment of yours, this trap, this program, when did it show up? Did it show up in childhood? Did it show up in the 20s or 30s? Somebody may have done you wrong. Well, that's an isolated moment 1, 5, 20, 30 years ago that you don't want to bring into this moment. So I'm going to question that. I'm going to shift that pattern. We're going to raise that story up so it's present time. And then it's so much easier to release. Hopefully this makes a little bit of sense. In a session, I'm going to be very detailed. And the detail is about you. I don't like to generalize things because then it's like going to the mall and saying, okay, here's a pair of jeans and here's a shirt. It's an average size and it's really not going to fit most people. So being psychic, being intuitive, being able to listen, understand, and hear so many different levels, I'm going to be able to give you that gift and help you shift and transform much quicker and much faster. Now, years ago, I was reading a lady, her energy, her aura, her chakras. And I was in the third chakra, and sometimes my eyes are closed as I'm looking and understanding, but in her third chakra, I was reading it, which is self-esteem, self-love, self-acceptance. And she's like, oh, could you stop? And I looked up at her and I said, yeah, what's going on? And she said, I've never had anybody read me so deeply that it's kind of freaking me out. And I'm like, okay. Well, you want me to do a good job. Is that not correct? And then we both laughed. So that's my gift to you. Being able to look at your stories, look at your patterns and say, no, this doesn't have a lot of truth in present time. Let's really look at it in different angles, upgrade it. And in the upgrade, you may be able to release it, heal it, rewrite it, and be a better version of yourself. So some of the crazy stuff I do in a session and some of the fun things I'm going to teach you so that you can do life on a higher level of existence. I can be quite funny and I can be pretty intense. But I'll tell you one thing, your life after working with me will be massively upgraded. And when you're ready to give yourself love and light and a beautiful future, then go ahead and give me a call. I'm Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. And thank you.